Good morning. Welcome to the Monday Morning Minute. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I've received tremendous feedback from people around the community about this particular little segment. They seem to like it, and I'm happy to do it because it really makes me feel great about who I am. So if you could do us all a favor and share the heck out of this. Tell everybody you know about the Monday Morning Minute. Have them log into my site at drpercoco.com. That's drpercoco.com. Anybody can sign up and get the Monday Morning Minute. Anyway, so what I wanted to tell you about today was very simple. In your lifetime, you are going to have these ups and down moments. They're going to keep happening. The key to our lives is not that we don't have difficult moments and tragedy and sadness and grief. That's not the point. The point is that when those things happen to us, what are we going to make of it? Can it enrich our lives going forward? And the answer is it should. If it doesn't, then your perspective is completely off. Unfortunately, I have a young patient who lost a grandmother this weekend, and my heart goes out for her. I feel terrible that she's lost somebody. Of course, her grandmother's been on her journey, and her journey has ended here on this particular stage, and it's somewhere else. And you may say, well, how do you know that? And there's my point for today. How do I know that? I don't know that. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's false. But I do know this one thing. It is whatever I say it is. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says either. It's always going to be about my perception. So think about life. You wake up this morning, you look out the window, you probably saw snow if you live anywhere in the Massachusetts area. And is that a miserable thing or is that a wonderful thing? Only you can decide what that is. So you have to realize that throughout your lifetime, these events around you, they just keep happening. Why not turn them into something good? Because that's all there ever is, what you say it is. That is the truth. So the truth could be either one of two things, to me personally. Let's go back to that person who passed. That person passes away. I choose to believe that you'll carry that person in your heart forever. And that throughout your lifetime, you'll hear their voice in others' voices, maybe in your children or grandchildren, that you may look at your hands. This is really powerful because, like, when I look at my hands, I see my father. My father's right here in these hands. We have the same hands. Now, is that true or is that false? Well, let me just tell you that if I wake up every day recognizing some symbolic nature of my father who is now passed to be in my life, and for this young girl's grandmother to continue to be in her life, isn't that a whole lot better than they're dead and it's over? You see, being right and being wrong is futile. It doesn't really matter. The only true thing that matters is what you say it is. So throughout today, throughout every day of your life going forward, just simply make it up in your head what it means and make that meaning work for you. And anybody that tells you that you're wrong and that you're off, it doesn't really matter. Who cares what other people think? They too must interpret their world. And if they're interpreting their world as a negative and they have plenty to complain about, it's going to lead to more and more suffering, frustration, anxiety, all these things that America are dealing with. They're only dealing with them because they're human, they have a brain, and they interpret their world poorly. So give up this incessant need to be right. Just resonate with the need to feel and enjoy peace and love in your life every day. And the only way you're ever going to do that is manufacturing it in your own mind. So look at the events around you, interpret them any way that you want, but remember the way you feel will be a consequence of the way you interpret. And not for nothing, that if you feel really negative, really overweight and frustrated this morning, the probability of you giving a good performance at work today is a lot less than if you woke up just loving the person that you are, enjoying the things that you already have, knowing that you need no more. All you need to do is just sweeten what you already have. So how do we sweeten what we already have? We use our brain, which we have, and we simply turn what others consider ugly into beautiful. It's all about what you think about. Change your thoughts. You're going to change your life. Have an awesome week this week. I can't wait to hear more feedback throughout the week and this weekend, and I'll be back here next Monday for your Monday Morning Minute.